The hardest raid bosses of all time. Part 6. We have the old god Cthulhu, the final boss from Ankiraj and Vanilla WoW. This boss survived for a whopping 86 days after it was released, making it one of the longest standing bosses in WoW history. It's also the claim to fame of WoW's current game director, Ian Hazzikostas, who, being a player at the time, was the one who calculated that it was mathematically impossible to kill, which then prompted Blizzard to go back and nerf the fight. A lot of things could go wrong with this fight. It had tentacles that would spawn on top of players, which would knock them back and put them out of position, which normally wouldn't be that big of a deal, but there was also a chain lightning ability that would deal more damage based on how many players it jumped to. So if a player landed in the middle of a group, they'd all get smacked with the lightning and die. He'd also eat random players who would then get placed in his stomach, and the only way out was to kill an ad. But since he ate players at random, sometimes you get stuck in there with a bunch of healers and you wouldn't be able to get out. Or you'd get stuck in there with no healers and die to the dot. So there's a big roll of dice as to whether or not the stomach would actually be a death sentence. Yikes.